Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Quincy Escape Queen. She is insane, alright? So I am so shocked that they actually put a meta character right before the anniversary, alright? We should have about 3 more weeks before the anniversary, and I'm really excited for that, but man, it's really hard to recommend to not pull for her because of how strong she is. I know a lot of you guys are curious, we'll get into that shortly, but first things first, if you guys are pulling, I know a lot of you guys are probably like wondering, should you get Quincy or not? The answer is yeah, she's really strong, but here's the thing. Next week, we're gonna have one more character called Phantom release. Now, if Phantom were to be as strong as her, I would probably prioritize Phantom over Quincy just because she's an Alician unit versus a Missilis unit. That's just personally what I think. I do think that if you are a low spender, free to play, it's better to wait next week. Phantom is released, only you can decide if you want to pull for Quincy Escape Queen or not. So, with that, let's jump into the video. Let's see. Can I one tap Quincy Escape Queen? Is one tap possible, guys? Alright, Quincy is going to be Missilis. If you want Phantom, she's Alician. Phantom is next week. Okay. Within one tap, guys. Any yellow? No yellow. Should be 2 taps. She has 2 huge. Oh yeah, but we're not 2 tapping her. We're not 2 tapping her just yet. She looks like the early character in Brown Dust 2. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Sherazade, right? Because of the latex. Different position though, right? Yeah, that's actually a good point actually. She looks a little bit like her. Okay. Alright. Anyone can use latex suit like... Okay, is this going to be... Is this Missilis? Missilis.
I'm Quincy.
Wow.
The Thief. Shall I plan another grand escape today?
Huge.
In the name of justice?
So what does Quincy do, right? If you guys don't understand, she's a water unit, she's a Missilis character, and she's an SMG, submachine gun. Alright, so you can see right here, on skill 1, alright, so explore route stage 1 is fully stacked, she's gonna increase the distributed damage right here, almost 50%. Alright, when route 2 is stacked, she basically increase damage dealt to core, and route 3 is stacked, she gets critical rate. So this is going to be the explore route based upon skill 2. Now, what is this explore route thing? So skill 2, after you land 2 normal attacks, which is very easy to do, right? She's an SMG, so you're gonna get all of this hit rate buff on stage 1. Stage 2, you're gonna get explore route stage 1. You basically get the hit rate and attack percent here, and then stage 3 you get even more, another hit rate and attack percent here. So all of these are going to complement with each other, making her a very good unit. When she bursts, she's gonna do a lot of damage, right? 1.7k final attack as distributed damage. Alright, attack speed and reload speed increase, 50% attack damage and also 25% reload speed. That is going to be massive, alright? It makes her a really strong character. Now, since Quincy Escape is going to be a water unit, a water DPS character, I think it's fair to compare her with other water DPS character as well, because you're trying to like bring her to that element against the enemy. So if you look right here, we're going to try to test her out against Winter Ludmilla. So Winter Ludmilla is right now the strongest DPS for a water burst 3 unit. However, she is a limited character. If you guys want to get her, you have to wait for around like Christmas. That's when she will rerun most likely. So, comparing her to Quincy, surprisingly, Quincy goes neck in neck, hand in hand with Winter Ludmilla. Damn! Then that's really close. That is really close. Considering that Ludmilla Winter Owner is a limited character, and she's the best water unit in the game, I feel like if I swap it around and put Quincy first, so that Quincy bursts first. But let me get this gauge as a damage. So this is versus bosses, right? This is as consistent as it gets, right? So far tested like multiple times now. So for a lot of people, for a lot of players, she's actually a very good pull. Especially if you don't have Winter Ludmilla. Now, some of you guys maybe have Winter Ludmilla, that's fine. But Winter Ludmilla is a limited character. Now, compared to other water characters, how does she do? She destroys all of them. Alright, Winter Ludmilla is the only one that comes really close because she's the best one. She basically just, she dethrones Emilia. So if you want a water damage dealer, Quincy right now is the number 1 right now. Alright, she destroys Emilia, Vesti, not even close. Like, look at this, right? This is like not even something that's comparable right now. So Vesti, I don't think you want to use her anymore once you have Quincy Escape Queen. Emilia is still good in PvP, I get it. But right now, in PvE, you know, I mean, you can still use her in multiple team scenarios, but yeah, that's going to be insane. Now, how about putting her outside of a water team, right? So if she is going to like be a universal character, how universal is she in regular solo raids? Now this is where I am surprised, alright? She doesn't really beat Scarlet Black Shadow, which is fair. Scarlet Black Shadow is really hard to beat, right? Her damage is just insane. But Red Hood Killer, moment of truth. Ooh! Ooh, and Modernia is being buffed by Asuka as well. Remember, Asuka is buffing Modernia. Yeah, this one, right? Affects all Fire Court allies. Damage dealt by attacking core increased by 54%. Modernia is getting this buff right here. I wouldn't consider this a total destruction, but man, this is just brutal, right? That she was able to... I did multiple tests, trying out different, to make sure that it's on the neutral element boss. And yeah, this is like crazy. And she also outperforms Modernia being buffed by Asuka. That speaks a lot of volume about how strong she is. Her potential is off the charts, right? And then if you put her in comparison for something like Ayn has been dethroned. Alright, so Quincy is right now the #1 in Missilis. If you're looking for a DPS, she's essentially going to carry you in the Missilis tower. If you want to pull for her or if you want to get her, she should be the one that you want to use in every Missilis tower. Right? She is going to be... The fact that she's outperforming some of these other meta characters is insane. Alright, so I feel like there's a lot of potential here. Now, when she first came out and she was already available in Wikipedia, a lot of players weren't really convinced that she's going to be strong. I saw a lot of comment section like saying that okay, she's going to be a bait because of first anniversary and stuff like that. So for example, this comment right here, right? Again, no hate to this guy. Big shout out to Where's My Dragonator. So both are bad baits. Phantom can't stack buff against bosses, alright? So talking about Phantom, and Quincy is SMG, alright? So people are assuming SMG equals to bad. I think we need to try to stop judging a character by the weapon. I think that happens last time with Red Hood. People are assuming Sniper Rifle equals to bad. And then you can see distributed damage won't turn them into a good unit. Look at Trony. I think this is a good example, and this is a very good discussion, right? This is like back in the theory crafting stage. This person was trying to bring up the comparison of Trony. She is not strong regardless. But Quincy is an exception. Alright, so you gotta always test the characters. And boy, oh boy, she is by far the strongest Missilis character right now. Alright, she even beats out some Pilgrim, which is like mind-blowing insane. So yeah, if you guys are pulling for her, I think she's a very, very good unit, a very good DPS unit. Now, I get it that some of you guys might still consider saving a little bit because anniversary is coming soon and we're going to have Christmas later on, right? And Christmas usually comes with limited characters. I understand if you guys choose not to pull for her, you want to try to wishlist her, that's fair, alright? But just keep in mind, if you're wishlisting her, will you be able to get her fast enough, right? Because that's something that I think, especially right now, we have solo raids going on that's catered towards water units. So something that you have to decide for yourself and look at the couple of things that you have, including your gold medalist tickets and how much spendings you have for the upcoming anniversary as well. So she's a very, very good character. Now, if you guys are undecided and you want to like compare her with Phantom next week, that's going to be where Phantom comes out. Then I'll make a separate video for you guys to decide who is going to be a better pull between Quincy, Escape Queen versus Phantom. And then you can basically make a better judgment from there. With that being said, that's going to be it for this particular video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.